You're joining us in the studio as a man I haven't seen for a long time.
I know, good to see you. How are you?
Great to see you, my friend. It's Sam Ellard.
Good morning.
How
morning.
are you,
yeah,
Sam?
really good, thank you.
How
really,
you
really
been,
good.
mate?
I'm really good, thank you. I've got to say one thing.
Go on.
Ally and Andy on a Monday morning. What a way to start the week, right?
It's
I mean,
energy.
honestly, it's energy.
It's energy.
Do you know what?
It's Jerry Lee Lewis. It's just, we're the
Cheers.
sporting Jerry Lee Lewis.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yes.
It's
We're
energy.
giving you great balls of fire.
It's energy. It's insight. It's fun. It's what we're after, isn't it?
Well.
on this Monday morning.
Listen, mate, very nice of you to say. What have you got for us on those back pages?
There we go, straight to business. That's what I like about
we
Andy.
don't mess about here.
No messing around.
mess, no.
He's not interested in being
Bang,
nice, is he?
business.
Straight to
He's
it.
taking the plaudits and we've moved on.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We greatly appreciate your pat in the back, but let's move
That's
on.
the start of a good presenter. Straight to it. Neasy queasy. Arteta admits Arsenal's title hopes hang by a thread. Most of the back pages reflecting on that game yesterday at Stamford Bridge. On their knees, a picture of Arteta on his knees on the back of the Express. Arteta praying injury nightmare is over after title hopes slip away. Show your teeth. Back of the Guardian. Arteta's message to players as Arsenal lose more ground. Arsenal. Back of the Daily Star,
yeah.
spelled like that. There we go. A
I
picture
like
of
it.
Mikel Arteta on the floor. Neto and injuries. Flora Arteta. Gunners now 9 off the top. Andy, third international break of the season. Arsenal 9 points off the Premier League.
Long way, Sam.
We've seen how good Liverpool are. We know what Man City normally do come the second half of the year.
Yeah.
Are Arsenal still in this title race, Andy?
Yes, they are. Of course, they are because of clearly the amount of games. And look, it won't be easy. Arne Slot's done brilliant. Liverpool looking good. They're looking like they got goals and they got plenty of energy and running in that team. But they're not going to sail through every game. They're going to lose one or two. What Arsenal can't afford to do, I think, is allow that. I think if that starts to get to 11 or 12, then it's all of a sudden feeling like it's insurmountable almost. I think, look, at 9, that can very quickly, in 1 week, could be cut to 6. And then all of a sudden they can tune their sights in again a little bit sharper. But at the moment, they've got to keep their head down and they've got to keep battling. They've had this tough little period, Ali, haven't they?
I still think, Andy, and I said at the start of the season, at this moment in time has been proved correct. I really fancied the top teams. It hasn't happened so much at Liverpool, although you could argue the defeat at Forest was one. I think there was more perceived surprises,
Right.
like City of Brighton, Bournemouth, Arsenal losing like Newcastle. These games, I think there's plenty more of them to come this season.
I don't remember a season like this before, because you mentioned apart from Liverpool, every single team have been so up and so down.
Yes,
I know we're used to being competitive, but I've never seen so many good teams look this inconsistent at this stage of the season.
I think you're right, but I genuinely think it's down to the competitiveness of the league. I really do. I think the league's, we've said it before, it's the best league in the world, but there are quite literally no games that you're guaranteed your 3 points.
One thing that I need your help on here, guys, please, and I think all our listeners will as well. Where are we at with Tottenham Hotspur? Because yesterday Spurs played Ipswich at home. Well done to Ipswich, by the way, their first Premier League victory in over 20 years. Ipswich going to Spurs and winning 2-1 over Ed Kick. The Sun goals pull out their headline.
What a goal.
What a goal that was. And he had a picture after the game with Ed Sheeran as well. Sheeran's lucky kit inspires town. Telegraph Sport, Ipswich pounce on Spurs' identity crisis. Andy, Spurs 10th in the table, but yesterday felt the most predictable result of the whole season, because every time Spurs take a couple of steps forward, there's always a result like that. They beat Man City, look really good. They beat Aston Villa, look really, really good. And then they play Ipswich. Are they making progress, Andy, under Ange Postecoglou? Are they heading in the right direction?
Well, look, not as we speak right now. Clearly, no is the answer to that. They're not making the sort of progress that they would have wanted or they would have expected. I think on any given day that team can really produce, and I've seen it myself this season in the flesh a couple of times. Spurs, when they've done well, played well, and won the game. And then the drop off can also be quite alarming. So nothing worse for a coach, nothing worse. And nothing worse as a player being part of a team where you're running out and you know what you're capable of, and then for whatever reason you don't find it and you're not finding it regular enough. It is a wind-up, and it's a wind-up for not just the fans, for everyone out, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is, and it's difficult sometimes to put your finger on exactly. It's not any one individual, it's a number of little things, I think, that are just, you tot them all up and all of a sudden it's taking a chunk out of what they do. But Ange has got to have a good look at this over the next couple of weeks and try and come up with the answers.
But there you're talking about the league and the competitiveness of the league. I think I mentioned yesterday, I'm just I'll check it again. Spurs won that game yesterday. They're sitting third.
Yeah.
Third.
Manchester United were 13th in the table. They're 4 points off third place.
Yeah.
Which,
Great win
given
for United.
the narrative around this season, is bonkers how close they are
Absolutely.
to the top 4.
And just to let Jill, who's a regular listener, know, we will be having some Manchester United discussion later on,
certainly are, Jill.
And Ash, there will be some Newcastle
Correct,
discussion as well.
Armando.
A couple of good results for them at the weekend.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.